My Monday Night Raw review. Pretty much we are late, a little on our way, but very late. Other than stuff to do in the week, I meant to do this after Night of Champions, but did not get the chance to do this after Night of Champions. So we pretty much kicked it off with the Wyatt family in the ring, pretty much boasting about their victory. Talking about how Dean Ambrose and them couldn't even get a win. Him and Roman Reigns, they were fools. They couldn't outrun Destiny, and at pretty much Night of Champions, they grabbed the Holy Grail and beat both Ambrose and Reigns and Jericho also, because they all found down. He's a liar. Once again, Roman Reigns is. He's a liar. But Roman Reigns came out and pretty much said he challenged Wyatt right now. We can finish it. It started off with us. Leave your little buddies in the back, and we'll do this by ourselves right now. Here we go. And pretty much Strowman and Harper got the ring. Pretty much Reigns punched Harper, and then Wyatt and him went at it with each other then. And pretty much was coming back, but Reigns was taking him out. Ambrose came out to help in, but it looked like it wasn't enough for him. He was taking him out. People chanted for Y2J, for Jericho to come out, but Randy Orton didn't use the kit, and he came in for the save. Pretty much in power slams on Bray Wyatt. They pretty much took all 3 minutes to take out Braun Strowman with like a missile drop kick. There was another drop kick, and Reigns hit the Superman punch to take him out. To take out Strowman. So I should have known Randy Orton was going to be the man to become the third man of this. I'm surprised he wasn't at Night of Champions. Some people are saying it's going to be Baron Corbin. Some think it's going to be Samoa Joe. Some think Eric Rowan was going to return. Jericho surprised me. But even though they're keeping Strowman around just to elevate him, I guess, and put him over and everything. So that was going to be the deal with that. Seth Rollins was pissed at Kane and wanted to know some answers, but Kane was in a suit. He was corporate Kane again. And Kane says, I've been off recuperating, pretty much happy-go-lucky. He was happy-go-lucky. I'm back. I'm healthy. I'm back to work now. A few months ago when I got taken out of the leg, and pretty much Ron says, yeah, we apologize. It was in the heat of the moment. He says, you know what, Ron, you look pretty nervous. So tonight, I'm booking you in a match against John Cena for a rematch against the United States Championship. So Kane is now playing mind games now. Pretty much he's happy-go-lucky Kane. And yes, I've been hearing this, and this is true. He's Joseph Parks now, since people have now said WWE is now stealing ideas from TNA, from, if you remember the Joseph Parks Abyss angle they did, where it's 2 of them at the same time. You can't tell which one's going to show up. You're going to see a lot of this throughout tonight on Raw. And when I go back and look at the Joseph Parks segments and Abyss, and how they're doing with Kane and corporate Kane now, of who's who, since Kane has no remembrance of what happened the night before, Night of Champions, and he's just now back to work again. He said, did you get the email? And everything. Did you get my email? He's now corporate Kane. So, he's the new Joseph Parks now. So I see what people were saying when WWE was stealing ideas from TNA with it. And I know people on the internet are going to complain, says, well, nobody watches TNA. Yeah, okay, Mark, so whatever y'all want to think, but I had to get that out of the way, But, yeah, they are kind of stealing old Joseph Parks' idea. Neville and the Dragons went against Ascension and Stardust. Neville and them picked up the win since they lost the night before, so they get a win, Triple H and Stephanie were talking to Kane in the back, saying, you're back, and he says, thank you for reinstating his director of operations, he says. And they were shocked to seeing him, and he says, where's the mask and everything? And Kane looked surprised at him. He said, hey, you guys can play mind games with Seth if you want, but don't insult our intelligence. And Kane didn't know what they was talking about, and pretty much says, where's the mask at, and everything, but there was no mask. And pretty much Kane says, that'd be a big problem if the mask was lost. Kevin Owens was on commentary as Ryback went against Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas, pretty much lost to Ryback. Owen tried to attack from behind, but Ryback took him out. It was a long match, not a squash match, so yeah, that happened. They had this thing for Charlotte since she won the title. Ric Flair came out. pretty much everybody went woo and everything, and he talked about stories something in 1972 and talked about the world championships he's won, and talked about how great of a match was with Nikki Bella and Charlotte. That's debatable, but I don't think it's that great. And he talked about how she was championing his daughter now, becoming the champ. Pretty much that he's the champ now since he was champion. So Ric Flair was talking about, I had a lot of XYs here. So he was telling a lot of stories and stuff, pretty much about his time. As Flair pretty much, Charlotte Flair came out there with Becky Lynch and Paige. She pretty much thanked their dad. She thanked Becky. She thanked Paige. Talking about, she was the first ever NXT Women's Champion, and that she wanted to follow in her footsteps and everything. And Paige says that's pretty nice, but it's patronizing, he said. And pretty much, I won the title on my first day, and I won it 2 times. And pretty much you want to say there is no Divas Revolution. Nikki Bella would get her title shot back and bring a hippie sister in third wheel and take the belt back again. It will go back to square one. Pretty much Paige says Charlotte is a placeholder to the title. Pretty much told Becky Lynch that she is the least relevant of all of them. Pretty much took a shot at Team Bad, talking about their flash in the pan. They have no substance except for Sasha Banks. But she pretty much says that she has no type of substance to her. She has nothing. And pretty much says Lana and Summer Rae don't know who they want to climb on next. And that Natalya, where's Natalya at? Where is she? Where is Mrs. Hart, huh? Where is she? And pretty much she wants to say, Charlotte, the only reason why you're here is because of her old man. And Paige is kind of contradicting since she now wants to be the new AJ/CM Punk promo. Which I see now that since you look at AJ's promo and look at hers, AJ's promo says felt more realer. Paige's felt more scripted. And yes, it was very CM Punkish, and pretty much she also says we all know the real reason why the Bellas are here. So everybody's smart enough to know the real reason why they're here. There's multiple reasons why they're here. But the thing where she said Paige talked about Charlotte about you only here because your old man pretty much come from a wrestling family. Well, Paige, you come from a wrestling family yourself. Both women are from wrestling families. Ric Flair is on a super higher level than Paige's family, but both Charlotte and Paige come from wrestling families, so they can't really say nothing like that because it's because of her old man. Well, you come from a wrestling family yourself, so it's kind of contradicting the idea right there. And was it very CM Punkish AJ promo? Yes, it was. I don't know what they're doing with Paige right now, which is weird, but everybody knows there was never a Divas Revolution. And then the Bellas came out and said I'm going to get my title back and everything. And I don't know who come out of this. Kevin Dunn's just killing the women's division nowadays. Charlotte went against Brie Bella. Charlotte won. Sheamus pretty much destroyed Mark Henry. Paul Mark Henry getting jobbed out here nowadays. Sheamus said something on the mic. Said it's a matter of time until I get the title, and I guess they blocked out some curse word when he did something. Natalya was talking to Paige then, and pretty much Paige said, "Oh, you still work here?" And Natalya said, "You are correct, but you acted unprofessional." And Paige tried to call him mother hen and all that stuff, but he said, "I'm gonna show you why I'm still the best." And the only pretty much says she's gonna beat Naomi, and pretty much says the only person standing Paige's way is herself. So Natalya's back. The New Day were in the ring as they had the trombone, talking about how pretty much was at the table last night, and that they're Dudley, and pretty much they all said the Dudleys are menace to society, and Big E's all about Donald Trump, how they would build a wall around Dudleyville to protect us and stuff. As Rusev pretty much tagged with both the New Day going against Team 3D and Dolph Ziggler. Pretty much Team 3D and them won. The Dudleys beat Rusev and them. Pretty much with a super kick from Ziggler to Rusev, taking him out. Naomi went against Sasha Banks. Naomi went against Natalya. Naomi won pretty much thanks to Team Bad helping out. Pretty much, I guess now Seth Rollins asks Hunter and stuff what the plan is, and they say he's going crazy, man. We got to do something now. Yeah, pretty much said, you know, and Princess Honey, you know this better than anyone. Like, you can stop Kane, you know, for over 20 years. But Triple H pretty much says, you worry about Cena tonight. Big Show when he gets Cesaro. My God, they killing Cesaro again. There goes that push. As Big Show knocked him out and pretty much went on the mic to talk about Brock Lesnar, calling him the Vanilla Gorilla. Says, I beat him in Survivor Series in 2002. He's not taking my big ass to Suplex City because he's going to knock him out. Last time I remember, didn't you get the shit beaten out of you last year at the Royal Rumble? If we go back and look at that match, you had one punch on Lesnar, but he beat you to death with a chair. The Wyatts pretty much showed another video saying they're coming for Orton and them, and I guess Strowman saying like I wants to caught a snake and drink its blood. No mention of Sting tonight, by the way. There was no mention of Sting. Even though his manager has already really issued a statement on the well-being of Sting. I'll get to that in the end, but Cena winning Seth Rollins for the U.S. title. It was almost like this SummerSlam match. It was pretty much a good match and everything. Cena got the win. Then Kane's pyro hit after, and pretty much, Kane spoke on the screen saying your worst nightmares are coming since everybody's lined up for the belt, and pretty much the pyro happened, and Kane came from under the ring and pulled him into the deep abyss to the ground, and smoke shot up in the air. So people are going back to this hocus pocus bullshit now, so I don't know about that. And as for Sting, Sting's neck is really messed up, and I don't know if it's going to be surgery. He did suffer a serious neck injury, and that sucks. I know Seth Rollins will apologize to Sting for what happened, and you know, I think it was still after that buckle bomb, that's where everything went wrong. Could have been through that table also, because it says monitor hit the head, hit his head. So, but is this really the end of Sting now? Because, it kind of sucks, even when he came into WWE, to be honest. But now that injury may end his career, it's like, man, he was barely in the WWE that long, and that could have been his last match on Sunday. Because, like I said before, with Sting's career, it's highly questionable. From the beginning, he showed up to when he had to, God knows why he had to lose to Triple H at WrestleMania. Pretty much was buried. And as for the championship match at Night of Champions, I'm not mad at that all the way. And it was a pretty good match. I know he had to put this over Seth Rollins. He shouldn't have been kissing Triple H's ass in that promo. And it was a Joker's thing, but I don't know. The match was what it was. And the fact that he still finished the match and being a professional about it, yeah, he did the job. He was hurt, but he got the job done. I don't know. It's very questionable. It's hard because you got to remember, Sting is a very old man. He's like 56 years old. And I've seen Sting wrestle for years now. I may have not been there through the 80s and stuff, but I was there when Crow Sting was around in WCW. And I was pretty much throughout Sting's entire TNA career and seeing him wrestle hella great matches. And other matches I thought he really would have hurt himself. Matches against Samoa Joe, matches against Kurt Angle, Bully Ray, AJ Styles, the list goes on of who Sting has fought. Hell, Jeff Hardy, if you want to count that match. It's a lot of people Sting has gone against pretty much in his career. I thought some of his best matches were against Kurt Angle, but that's my opinion. But I don't know what's next for Sting, if he'll be back in that. Yeah, so it's kind of looking really on the back burner. It really sucks, but that injury really did mess him up, though, especially when he fell to the ground. He said it was a serious neck injury and he collapsed. But the show tonight was, good, or whatever, really. I don't know what was with Monday, but you got Kane acting like Joseph Parks out here nowadays, so he's switching back from back and back and back. Corporate Kane, or Demon Kane, or Mask Kane, or whatever Kane he wants to be. I'm going to leave from there. And the page promo is kind of like whatever, but I've had time to nitpick it now. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Keep checking out the show.